What is up, party people? Welcome back to Gearing Up. My name is Greg. I am your normal host. I am not joined by my co-host April tonight. This is a bonus episode. I really enjoyed the last one, so I decided to do it again. I had some decent feedback on the last one too. And so, here we are. It is 8:40 on a Friday night. I am sweaty AF. I'm gross, I'm disgusting, but I knew if I didn't sit down and do this before I took a shower and relaxed that it wouldn't get done. So here we are. And the reason I'm sweaty AF, I just got done doing some yard work. I did some edging and some weed eating. You say weed eating? Trimming. Anyways, I used a string trimmer, I guess, if, you care to be that specific. I did some cleaning in the garage, cleaned off the driveway. And by clean off the driveway, I mean I used my electric blower. Anyways, so here we are, and I thought, let's have some fun. Let's talk about some cool stuff, and we'll go from there. I've actually got a checklist, and this is the last thing on the checklist for tonight. I did all my chores, so here we are. So welcome, and let's see what's going on. Right now, I need to go to... I'm going to open my notes right quick. The last episode, I did a feature, if you will, for some of the accounts that I thought were really cool. And I want to do the same again. I really enjoyed doing it. My phone is at... Oh, God, what percent is my phone at? Christ. 5%. So we'll have to make this quick. But I wanted to choose a different topic or theme. So last bonus episode I did, I think it was, 213, 212 maybe. I numbered this one wrong on my file on the computer, so I just looked at it. It threw me off. I did Women of EDC, and I thought that was really cool. So I'm going to do something. I mean, I'm not going to do more women, but I'm going to do another kind of account feature like that. Like I said, I really enjoyed doing it. So I went through and made some notes of some accounts that I liked and came up with some themes, if you will. And God, I don't know. I don't know which one I want to go with. A couple things before we go, and I'll think on it. This is the 30th episode. This is officially the 30th episode of Gearing Up. Hang on, April just texted me. Podcasting right now. Anyways, yeah, so this is the 30th. We've done 30 episodes. Holy crap. There's roughly, well, they're not all an hour long, but there's 20 to 30 hours worth of content out there of me just freaking rambling with, guests and my wife and random BS. So, 30 episodes. Holy crap. I think I've mentioned it before in a podcast, but there's a guy that I really look up to, and he does a podcast, and when he first started, he said, you're not a real podcast until you get to 100. So 100 has always been my kind of benchmark. So we're a third of the way there, roughly. So I'm pretty proud of that, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. I mean, it seems like the comments that I get and the feedback that I get say that you are, so I hope that's the case, and if you're not, you don't have to listen. So, anyways, sorry, I am just pooped. Let's jump into what's been going on. So lately, work's been super dead. I played 2 or 3 games of ping pong today at work. We have a ping pong table in the warehouse. I suck. I'm so bad. And the guy that brought the ping pong table, he's beast mode at it, and he crushes everybody. But he's really cool to me. He teaches me things, so I'm learning. April and I are in the process of working on our yard. When we closed on the house, they had laid some sod. and it looked fine. But you can tell they didn't do a great job of clearing everything on the lot before they laid sod. And so there's some weeds poking up. So we've been dealing with that. That's part of the reason why I was working on the yard tonight. I did some watering and spraying and trimming and, stuff like that. So that's what we've been up to. I have been working on knives in the garage. Been getting a little bit more, I don't know, adventurous, I guess is the right word. A little more ballsy, so to speak, with some of the mods that I've been doing. I've been doing some reprofiling and slight regrinds and stuff like that. And it's been really fun. And I've had some really great people in the community helping me out. So there's that. That's about it, though. Hang on. Ooh, excuse me. I figured after that I deserved a beer. Sorry, April just snapped me. Is she at the Cheesecake Factory? This, oh, that's not cool. I hope when you hear this, April, I know you don't listen, but y'all need to tag April in my next post and be like, WTF, you went to the Cheesecake Factory without Greg. I don't know, the night is young. Maybe she brings me some home. Anyways, so I don't have any other topics or anything, but let's just jump into the account features. So this is a weird topic or theme, but the theme that I wanted to go with today is dark and brooding. I don't know if brooding is even really a word, but let's look it up. Brooding. Okay, it's definitely not brood. Dictionary.com, brooding. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Brooding. Preoccupied with depressing, morbid, or painful memories or thoughts. That's definitely not it. Okay. Cast in subdued light so as to convey a somewhat threatening atmosphere. Okay, I definitely didn't know what the word brooding meant, or I had an incorrect definition in my head when I thought of this, but let's just go with dark and, I don't know, I don't know. We'll just call them dark. So I have 4 accounts that I want to shout out. And these accounts, I'm going to pull them up on my phone as we go so I can kind of walk you guys through them. They are in no, special order in particular, but when I think of these accounts or when I see these accounts, they've kind of got this dark feel to them. And I've really enjoyed seeing them lately. So the first one on the list, without any delay, is EDC.Alabama. EDC Alabama, Hulk, Matt, whatever you want to call him. He is, if you didn't know, also a maker for WEHR knives. I don't know if you say that where or if it's just WHR. WEHR knives. Where knives? Where knives. WHR knives. Anyways, his personal page, he's almost up to 10,000 followers. Holy crap. But if you just look at his grid, it's just all kind of dark, and there's just there's a similar tone and feel with every picture, and it's just so good. And he's been featuring a lot of his mods and knives and stuff like that, and he super cool. So always cool to talk to, always super helpful. So EDC Alabama, go follow him, go follow his maker account as well. But he was the first one that came to mind. The next one is patina.turner_. patina.turner_. So again, another great account where just scrolling, it's a fairly, I say it's new. Let me see how new it really is. He's got, his first post was May of 2019, May 6th. So fairly new. He's got 39 posts. He's only at 640 followers. He should be at way more than that. His account is super cool. Again, great gear, super creative shots. You can tell when you scroll through them, they're all kind of the same style, but they don't seem repetitive, which is again, it's really cool. I love seeing his shots. So that's another one. patina.turner_. The next one is my dude Kyle, P.sh4rp, so P.sharp, P sharp. I don't know. When you scroll through, so the reason I wanted to highlight him, he does, number one, he does some great black and white pictures, mostly black and white on his feed, but he does some really, really cool stories. So he does a really great job of involving or, encouraging participation. So he'll post like behind the scenes, or he'll post alternates and ask for opinions and does a lot of explaining. And it's a really cool account to follow. And he does a really good job of being involved with his followers. So huge shout out to Kyle's channel. And then the last one on the list today, again, a favorite of mine. I have been eyeing a ton of his gear, and I've messaged him, harassing him, hey, sell me this, sell me that, because he's got some really, really, really great stuff. So his handle is Houndstooth Zombie, all one word, no dots, no underscores, nothing like that. Houndstooth Zombie. Super, super cool gear. Between his little drank tank that I keep bugging him to sell me, and he's just got leather and brass and bronze and dirt and grit, and I don't know, it's all cool. Absolutely love his account, and I love seeing his pictures, and definitely deserves more than the 1,890 followers he's got. Excuse me. So that's the fourth one in this kind of dark account feature. Huge shout out again to EDC Alabama, Patina Turner, P Sharp, and Houndstooth Zombie. You guys are all super cool in my book. Your accounts are amazing. Not that you need me to tell you that, but again, I really wish more people followed you, because you definitely deserve it. I hope you guys, maybe some of you aren't following them, go check them out. They're really cool. What else is going on? So I've got some. I hope I'm not being too loud. I probably am. My son is in the next room sleeping. I've got some new sponsors that are interested in the show, so y'all will be hearing from that soon. Quick word on sponsors. I'm pretty specific, so I've talked about it before on the show, but I used to work in like podcast advertising sales. And the agency I worked for really focused on like personal endorsement. There wasn't like an ad like you'd hear on the radio. It was really more like your host talking about, hey, I use this, I love it, you should buy it. And I guess being so like saturated with that helped me kind of understand when people were not genuine about it. So when it comes to sponsoring the show, and this, I mean, if you're listening and you're interested in sponsoring, reach out, DM me. We'll talk. If you're not, great, don't worry about it. I don't let anyone sponsor this show that I have not been a customer of. So, if you reach out to me, odds are I'm probably going to sneak in and make a quick transaction and just kind of be on the customer side of that and kind of feel out that process. But most of the folks that reach out, I've been, an acquaintance with or a customer of for some time. And so it's not an issue, but, we don't get a ton of sponsors and we're still pretty small time. But when folks do reach out, it means a lot, number one. But number two, like, I definitely don't want to put my name on something that I can't legitimately support. And so just know that if you ever hear me talking about sponsors or other accounts or anything like that, now if I don't say, hey, this is our sponsor, and I'm talking about something, they didn't sponsor me and I genuinely just love it. Perfect example, I'm drinking a Miller High Life. It's not the nicest of beers, but it is the champagne of it's the champagne of beers. Not a sponsor, but it's cheap beer and it's good, and I don't want to spend $20 on a 4-pack all the time. So sometimes this is what I drink and I love it. And if you've never had it, you should try it. I don't know, unless you're a beer snob, then you'll probably think I'm an idiot. What else is going on? Really, I don't have much. I think tomorrow we're gonna go get an oil change and go see my dad and his wife, my stepmom. And that's about it. So, anyways, this again, super short episodes, and that was kind of the goal here. We're at like 16 minutes, and I think that's kind of perfect. That's again exactly what I wanted. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So, if you guys like these and enjoy these, let me know. If you think they're stupid or silly or I shouldn't waste my time, also let me know. I put a shout out on my page the other day, and I would appreciate it if you guys would go on, and I know I say this at every episode, but it's super important. I've really been trying to kind of pop up on the top 200 in our category, but go to iTunes and leave us a rating. Take 2 seconds, leave us a review, say that we're an awesome, great show, whatever you want to say, and then share it with your friends. Like, those things, again, they don't take a ton of time, but it can be the difference in, us showing up and growing and getting better and, again, finding a bigger audience to us, not. So, I would really appreciate it, and if you have the time, go do it. If you don't, it's fine. No worries. But make sure you're following Gearing Up Podcast on Instagram and GT Dunn so you can stay up to date. And we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for joining in. Peace.